Hey, what's up, guys? We are at Heart of the Game once again with returning guest Nick Cordula. And what do you have here for us today?
Fire Kings.
Nice. He just
Decent today. Lost to Johnny's volcanic strategy, unfortunately.
nice.
But, you know,
You won the mirror match. What were your other two matchups?
won the mirror. I played against Eldridge,
Nice.
and I played against Unchained.
Solid. Before we get into the deck profile, any shout-outs?
Shout out to Johnny for lending me a card, and shout out to Zine for helping me with the deck.
Sounds good. Let's check it out.
So we played 3 of this. This card is the 1-card combo. I'll show you after.
Sure.
Card's nuts. It adds itself back when it gets destroyed for free, so you never run out of it.
Yep.
This card's bonkers. You can tag out. You can take a quick play. You can tag out in the main phase, destroy a card, and summon it. Fire King or Fire. Those, and then we have 2 of this. This card's really good as well. Destroys from the deck. I only play 2 because it can kind of get a little bricky at 3, I think.
Yeah.
2 of this. This card is really good too on destruction. It brings back a card other than itself. So they all kind of work together. Then 1 of this is the spell and trap negate, monster negate, and then this you just like to destroy off of this to get to your curate.
Nice.
But yeah, I think this is really standard right now. It could change, but I like this because I always saw access to this at least every game almost. So
You thought the 2 Arvada was just about right to see
I
it?
I think 2's correct. 3 is kind of bricky in my opinion, but the speed of Arvada, we played 2 tanky to search it. And then we played a lot of hand traps. So we played 3 droll for the mirror, 3 of this, 2 of that, and 2 of that. So
Nice.
these are all self-explanatory.
Really good in this meta.
Yeah, it's a hand trap meta. I don't know if I'd change anything about this, but this worked out well. I think it's like 13.
Would you ever run board breakers in here over the hand traps?
Hand traps are. I'm always, a hand trap guy.
Got it.
So more of the new cards. This card's nuts. So what this does is on activation it places a Fire King island in your field spell zone. So this can't get ashed.
Okay.
And once per turn, it protects your Fire King as well. And then it's got another effect where if your opponent special summons, you can XYZ a Fire King and nuke the board.
I think you mentioned that's a pretty relevant effect too.
Yes, this is a 1-card combo for that. So
Nice.
I'll show you that. And 2 utility cards. Both of these enabled an OTK for me today.
Really?
Especially this one.
Yeah.
I'll show you the OTK when I get to the extra deck. But like, there's
Very
a lot
important.
of ways to OTK in this deck that I'm finding out, and it's kind of crazy. We play this because these cards are cracked as well.
How did you like the Snake Eyes today?
I didn't use them.
They were
Really, by
just
the time
there.
these came up, like I was either game 2 or 3 and I was playing around the beer, or it just didn't come up. But like in theory, like this is your Heat Soul. To get into that, so those are fine. And then we played like the best engine in the game right now. And that.
Okay, so you like this in here, like you like the one lady, I think you said.
Yeah,
like,
one lady's fine. These cards are always cracked because you play around droll. And, like,
Yep.
These cards are one of these, and this is the heart and soul of the deck right now.
Nice.
And then yeah, so that's the main. 41. I will never play 40.
Any changes to the main deck so far? Or just like you like the ratios right now?
I'll be testing a lot, so changes are probably coming. I'm just not sure what those changes will be.
Sure.
So extra deck, Link Revo, really good. Omar's really good. This card's cracked in the mirror. Oh no, against the rescue ace. In the mirror, this card, I don't know. This is like, if you summon this, you're just trying to get an access code.
Yeah.
Little Knight's cracked. We all know this. IP. One Wolf, because it's really, really good in this deck, especially with this is off the Snake Eye stuff. So And then adding like mid game, if you get to this part, you can just add back an Ash. That comes up.
So good.
That's really good. Heat Soul, when you end on this, it's really good. This to link up into access code. This off of IP if you ever need to spin something, and access code.
Nice.
So those are the links.
Did you miss anything in the link setup, or you think that's...
No, I barely went the extra today, honestly. It's crazy. 2 of this card's cracked. You can play 1. So this has got 2 effects. You can detach 1 and pop a spell or trap. On summon, you can nuke the board of monsters, which is like absolutely insane. And then when this is destroyed, you can summon up to the number of materials or Fire Kings it has as materials. So one thing I did today was I summoned this, I attacked for 3,000, and then I activated, where is it? Circle got something else, and then since this was destroyed, it put out 2 other bodies, which is just, at that point, you're getting so much damage on board. So it's like, it's one of the cool ways this deck can OTK.
Love it.
But yeah, there's 1,000 ways this deck can OTK. It's crazy. So that we played 1 Dingirsu. This is supposed to be the Link 4. I forget the name. The one that like brings back a Link, but this will do. It can come up. It didn't come up today, but it can. One of that, because this card comes up in really weird game states. I think this card should be in every extra deck version.
Yes.
But because I guess this will win you games
for
you
free.
Shouldn't win, yeah. And 1 Zeus. Zeus is kind of, I don't know how I feel about it because you got Fire King Island. But
yeah.
When you're making Zeus, I don't think you're in a spot where Island will hurt you. So you probably don't even have Island if Zeus is there. So that's it for the extra.
Nice. Let's see.
I don't think any changes yet.
Okay.
So for the side, this tier,
Unchained.
Unchained. I guess Unchained. Labyrinth with the furniture. This comes in for the mirror, which I'm very underprepared for the mirror in the side deck. I'm just warning you guys now. 2 of this for Rescue Ace. So you always end up on a Link or like Link spam decks. I don't think I'd put this in the mirror because it's not a guarantee your opponent goes in the extra deck.
Yeah.
You really don't need to. 2 of this. This is mostly for Centurion. I don't think this is good in the mirror because you can just protect your whatever target with the continuous. So this, I don't think this comes in for the mirror anymore, but I just thought I'd try it. But against Centurion, this is nuts. You don't like back row decks, so just do those, and then do the anti-spell. I didn't see this once, but in theory it's good. This is going to be skill drain going forward, I think, because like this deck with skill drain is hilarious. But I could also see keeping this as anti-spell because like you don't want to lose to like lightning storms or like board breakers or things of that sort.
And your deck doesn't quite lose to that card whatsoever, kinda.
No. If you lightning storm a Fire King board, you're
dumb.
You're asking for your opponent to plus. And that's it.
Nice. Do you want to show us the 1-card combo quickly?
Yeah. So 1-card combo is just 1 of this. All you do is you normal. See if I can do it backwards. Normal summon. Add your. Where is it? If I can find it. Sorry.
You're fine, brother.
Find this. This will place this. Activate, destroy this, so it can back. You then get your custom card. Grunix will activate. Grunix will do. This guy. And if that's all you have, you pass. Pass turn, standby phase. Since these 2 were destroyed, this comes back to hand. This adds Kieran. And then this is going based on just have this in hand. Activate Kieran, destroy this. Special this. Now you have this coming back to you in your standby phase because it was destroyed. And then if your opponent special summons, activate your continuous overlay.
Oh, that's so good.
Into this, and you pop the board.
Yep.
So
one card pop the board,
One card
folks.
pop the board. If this is the bare minimum which you have, you just gotta make sure you do this at the right time.
Yep.
But I think for one card, that's kind of good. So
Great. Thanks for showing that off, and thanks for showing off your deck. Looking.
yeah, if you want, we started a podcast. Check that out. Me, the lurker himself, Dalen, and Chris. We talk about competitive things.
If you got it, you got it.
Yeah, if you got it, you got it. That's going to be a very big phrase in that. And we're going to try to talk about stuff that maybe not other people are talking about. So our first one should drop within a day or two.
Yep.
Check that out, and
Please.
yourself and I will go over a lot of stuff.
So you got 3 hands.
I'm excited to be a part of it. So
Hell yeah.
if you want to hear a Yu-Gi-Oh discussion, do that.
Yes.
We might cover Fire King coming up. Who knows?
Yeah, comment stuff you guys want to check or that you guys want us to cover. It's a competitive-minded podcast, but the three of us are really just going to be exploring a lot with Yu-Gi-Oh. So
It's like a lot of Dalen just roasting me too. So if you want to see me get made fun of, there's your boom. There you go.
there's your comedy relief.
I'm not letting you punch.
And that's it.
With that being said, thank you very much, and we'll see you guys later.
Thank you.
I'm gonna ask